Okay. Welcome to the Wake Up. Welcome to Jim and Zab. Welcome to the Wake Up with Jim and Zab and a special guest for this
Today
episode.
we have a special guest. My beautiful sister.
Oh, I thought that was a long pause. By the way, if you're hearing some chewing, these nuts are nuts.
If you're hearing some chewing, if you're hearing an AM frequency, AM radio frequency, again, we are in a remote location. And we've tried positioning the mics. And I'm using another type of mic because nga flop ako, naiwan yung isa. So forgive us.
Mm-hmm.
But this is going to be a fun episode. We have that was my mother.
Anyways, we have...
She was asking if I'll get a massage. Anyway, so hi Nunki.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. Welcome back.
The woman with the lady with the softest voice.
So Nunks, do you remember what we talked about in the last episode?
Like the last time I was here,
Yeah.
The last episode you were a part of.
deep diving
What did we deep dive?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Okay. So,
Sa episode na ito, ang buong episode ay
I'm ready to leave the
magta-Tagalog tayo.
podcast. Oh no.
kasi
Napansin ko sa mga bata ngayon, hindi sila karaniwan, lagi sila nag-i-English.
hindi karaniwan.
Karaniwan, madalas.
Hindi karaniwan. Kadalasan yun.
Pareho lang yun eh.
Hindi. Karaniwan is normal.
Yeah, normally. That's it.
Hindi. That's
So-
not how you say it. Ang Anyway,
Anyway.
we've been reviewing Nunki kasi for the past. Well, Saab has been Nunki's tutor of sorts when she has an exam. And we realized ang hirap talaga ng AP,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Araling panlipunan.
Araling panlipunan. Why is AP so hard, Nunks?
For me, it's because it's mostly like full of Filipino words that I don't understand.
Exactly. Full of Filipino words that we don't understand. Wait lang. Okay. So, Nunks, what were we talking about?
Araling panlipunan.
Okay. What makes it so hard? Again, what did you say?
Some or all?
Again, what did you say?
Most of the Filipino words that like we don't understand are in the book.
Okay, so
Do you have a Filipino subject?
Yeah. Yes, you do.
So...
Yeah.
But they're thinking of taking out the Filipino subject, right?
They are.
Yeah, but then how would you learn Araling Panlipunan if you don't know how to speak Tagalog?
I don't know.
I don't know.
what they're planning to take out Filipino?
Tagal nang usapan yun.
Okay, Nunks. So what? So would you rank AP as like the hardest subject?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And then
Harder?
Filipino.
Filipinos like not really that bad. But
Oh.
like,
Is it harder than Spanish?
Yeah.
Really?
No. Spanish is harder. Sorry.
Oh, you said so. AP is not the hardest.
AP is the hardest though.
Oh. Anyway, okay. So Nunki has been sick for the past week. Didn't go to school,
She has a strep throat.
and she's been. Anyway, the question I want to ask is, Nunks, do you think you are addicted to your mobile devices?
Yes.
Thank you
Why?
for the honesty.
Why?
Because most they don't get like I don't get off of the mobile devices.
Okay. What do you think is more fun? Talk to the mic, sorry. What do you think is more fun? Patentero?
What's
Depends on-
that, Joe?
I know what it is, but like it depends who I'm playing with.
Okay, with your best friends.
Okay.
What about Patentero with us?
So a day of patentero, swimming, barbecue, all your favorite food like you have ramen, There's a pool
At a
park.
barbecue,
Yeah.
there's a grill and there's ramen.
Sassy. Um, so yeah, why? After swimming, there's a grill and then there's also ramen. And then you play games, you play patintero.
It's a really fun slide in the pool.
There's a big slide in the pool. You have board games, okay? So that's option one. Option two is
Being sick for a week
No.
and
Hindi naman.
playing.
Aircon with essential oil diffuser.
That is not a come on for her.
But with 6 laptops.
Oh.
And whatever you're playing with is projected in a huge screen.
I mean, it's rather like both because they're both with my friends, and I just like doing, like, I don't like to do like anything with my friends.
But what would you had to choose which activity?
Fine, one.
Really?
Yeah,
That
because
was-
you don't get to do that a lot. Because like my other friend like lives in BGC, and you don't get to see her a lot because she lives in another. She goes to another school.
Oh,
Aww.
you have a close friend that's not from your school?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that the one you did writing class with?
No,
No.
I'm gonna. She said, like we're planning on doing it together this summer.
Oh, that's so cute.
I'm so happy that you answered that because
Yeah.
that just means that there is hope.
For the future.
The future
Do you mean humanity?
for humanity for humanity. Yeah.
Because,
So,
just for the information of the people who are listening, ibubuking kita. Do you know what that means?
No.
Nunki. Ibubuking kita.
hindi naman yun hindi naman tinuturo ang ibubuking sa
Anyway, ano bang ibig sabihin ng gym?
expose.
Yes, I will expose you.
Oh, no.
Nunki on a normal day was, okay, very, naman kami, strict naman on weekdays, except nga she was sick and we're just like, okay, let's let her have fun. So, normally, her setup is her mom's laptop, which is on loan right now. Her mom's laptop is on. She's playing Roblox. And then on the iPad, there's YouTube videos of people playing Roblox. And on her phone, there's a 4-screen Facebook Messenger video chat with her friends.
Why do you need the YouTube though? That's what
No, like in Roblox, there's this game where you can work, and my friends and I just all go mute and cover our cameras, and then start watching YouTube, and then after we turn off our iPads.
Why do you watch YouTube videos of people playing the game? It's a guide. Is it a guide to play the game?
Sometimes we watch like YouTube while we're playing, so that we like
Grabe.
learn the guide.
Grabe, they're so FOMO. Do you know what FOMO means?
No.
Fear of missing out, meaning you always have to be together. So her friends are there on the 4-screen video chat, but they're on mute. They're just there hanging out with you virtually.
So you
and
guys
then
aren't talking?
no, they're not. They're watching the video on the iPad, like a different. They're just there.
So you're in a phone call, but there is no audio in or out.
There is only in like a certain game, and then like for only like 30 minutes we wouldn't talk, and then we just watch YouTube, and then we'd start talking.
It's a
Okay.
little intense.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one. Now, thank you for sharing that. Now, some stuff I want to run by you. Quick lang. We're gonna do this shotgun style. I want to know your thoughts. Yay or nay?
Oh no.
Okay. Smoothie bowls.
I never had one.
You had.
I had
Yeah. What do you think are smoothie bowls?
smoothies in a bowl, Koy. I stopped eating that a few days ago.
Why do you think a smoothie in a bowl is different from a smoothie?
It's not.
No. So you wouldn't say that a smoothie bowl is the same as, like, say, if your friend says like, "Hey, Nunki, let's go and have Jamba Juice," and then I want to have a smoothie bowl in Jamba Juice. Is she technically correct? Let's say Jamba Juice does not have smoothie bowls, but do you know what Jamba Juice?
Yes.
The shakes,
Yeah, I
right?
know.
The smoothies. So if she says, "Hey, Nunki, let's have a smoothie bowl in Jamba Juice," is she wrong?
Yes, she's wrong.
She's wrong because there's no smoothie bowls there. But a smoothie
But
bowl
doesn't that counter your argument that a smoothie bowl is a smoothie?
a smoothie bowl is a smoothie because it's just in a bowl. A smoothie it can be in anything. It can be in a toilet bowl if you want.
So so a smoothie that you've drank and pooped is a smoothie bowl.
That's technically a smoothie bowl.
You are so smart.
Yeah.
But-
Okay.
And also, it's a Jamba bowl, not a Jamba Juice smoothie bowl.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Nunki, how much would you pay out of your hard-earned money for a smoothie bowl?
I don't want the smoothie.
Yeah, why?
No, let's say.
What would be
Let's say
fair?
the only restaurant is there, and you're super hungry. It's lunchtime, and the only restaurant there serves only smoothie bowls. How much would, let's say you had 1,000 pesos? How much would you spend?
How much are you willing to spend?
Willing to spend for a smoothie bowl?
100.
Oh.
100. Not bad. And what is an ideal version of? What is your ideal? What's an ideal picture of a smoothie bowl for you? A delicious.
I don't understand where this conversation is going. Why?
Okay, wait. First it was AP. It was AP class.
Yeah.
Then video games.
Uh huh.
And then smoothie bowls.
Yeah.
Okay, this is weird. I don't know. A mango smoothie bowl.
Thanks for
you.
humoring your brother.
You had an avocado smoothie bowl.
Yeah, and it was good.
So should your mango? Also, a mango smoothie bowl would be good too.
Okay.
I'm making Nunki a smoothie bowl later.
Yeah.
I froze some bananas and mangoes.
Yay!
Yeah.
So Nunks here. Here's a
Uy,
question.
mahulog yung fan, Jim.
Here's a question. What do you think of? What is the level of knowledge? What is your level of knowledge?
Akala ko ba shotgun style? Ano nangyari?
Oh, I'm winging it. What is your level of knowledge towards labo? What is the level of knowledge of? Tama ba?
Hindi ko alam yung sentence mo.
Of good fat versus bad fat. What do you think is what do you think are members of the good fat group?
Vegetables.
Like,
Vegetables or good fat?
okay.
Like what exactly do you think is good fat?
Wait, I'm 11. I don't know.
Okay, sige.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Old bones here.
Okay, next question. Ikaw, Saab. Grabe, lumalakas na naman yung radyo. Wait na. Okay, once again, we were interrupted by the AM radio. But anyway, this is what I wanted to talk to Nunki about today. We are going to share, we have a thing called the Mali Bag. It's our mail bag where our intelligent listeners send in their letters for us to answer. Okay, and give our advice. Saab, would you like to read?
Sure. Says,
Listen, Noksa.
Dear Jim and Sab, please call me Sushi. I love your podcasts. I'm a little late in the game, but I'm really enjoying listening to you guys. One of the subjects that really struck a chord with me is Jim's transition from corporate to business owner. Actually, we used to belong to the same big and prestigious company. Right now, I'm in another company, and I find myself in the same situation as Jim was. As Jim was in before. I have a small business that I really want to grow, and listening to your podcasts has really encouraged me to really work on this. But because I am an adult and I do adulting things, I can't leave the corporate world just yet. There are bills to pay, car payments, house bills, insurance, etc. And the profit from my business cannot support this yet. So I'm saving up and gave myself at least a year before resigning. However, my job has turned into hell and is so bleeping toxic. The work itself isn't difficult. It's the culture and the people. Many of my bosses are not really leaders. Yes, there's a difference. They were mostly given the high positions because they're relatives of the owner. Employees are constantly being yelled at and threatened with being fired. I've had some pretty bad experiences. My boss would make a little thing become a big issue. My leaves would be questioned. He keeps asking me for written explanations of supposed violations that HR hasn't informed me about. He likes calling during Saturdays at 10 p.m. He likes to humiliate people and in Viber groups. He did this to me last December 25. And I didn't even do anything wrong. The other employees aren't any better. They have a CC culture. CC, you know what that means?
No. Mike notes.
CCTV daw.
What culture notes?
CCTV. no, I'm not.
CC.
Ano ang
Nagsisisi
CC?
ako.
Sinisisi kita.
Humiliate. See, I don't know.
Blame.
Blaming.
Culture.
Anyway, I'm at the point that I don't want to look at my phone anymore because there might be toxic messages. I'm not sleeping well and cry for no specific reason. Everything just feels so heavy. I'm trying to apply for another job, but I don't know if I can wait that long. I don't know if I should resign without another job lined up because I don't think my savings can hold me up just yet. But again, I don't know how much more I can take. If I have a choice, I would resign tomorrow. Sorry for the really long email and the rant. I hope you can give me advice. You guys always make a lot of sense. Again, I love your podcast.
Thanks, Sushi.
Sabi niya, can Jim mention the rackets he used to work on? Where can you find rackets anyway? Do you know what rackets are, Nunki?
Mike, Nunki.
What are rackets?
I only know tennis rackets.
Cute.
That's the right racket. That's the right term. But colloquially, meaning never mind. Anyway, I don't even want to
Okay,
bother.
no. So, I know you're not working, right? So, what do you think? What's your response about that reader? What the reader said?
Well, I feel like she's just really working in a bad place,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and that I think she like resign.
She should resign.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because if it doesn't make her happy, then I don't think she should be working there. Since you have to work with what makes you happy.
Oh.
Otherwise, you won't be able to cope with it anymore.
Yes, you're so smart.
You're so
talaga.
smart. But what is it just she? Yeah. What is Sushi? She said, call me Sushi. What is Sushi going to do about the bills?
I feel like she should just like loan and just try to find another job as fast
Yeah.
as she can, and like make sure the staff there and employees there are like really nice to her.
Mm-hmm.
That's really smart.
That's really smart.
So, siguro, I think what she's feeling now, Nunks, is like, imagine if you're in school and school absolutely sucks and the people are mean, and work is too much. The homework and the exams are too much and you're feeling burnt out. And you don't have a choice. You can't quit school, right? What do you think she should do then?
If I were in that situation,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would like go talk to someone about it because you can't handle most of the things on your own.
Yes.
Where you are now is not where you got yourself. Because like Koi wouldn't be here without Mama and Papa taking care of him and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like you should like talk to someone about it because I feel like it would make her feel a lot better about like releasing her stress and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then
You're gonna make me cry, Nunki. You're so smart.
Saab is crying. Nunki's
I
so
love
smart.
that.
Yeah. Very, very, very good advice. Very, very good advice.
And I love it. And that's why you should always talk to us also, right? That's why she always talks to us.
Yeah. And
I'm crying.
to put the gym flair in this.
he's gonna go like Gordon Ramsay mode.
Well, just to add to that, to everything that Nunki said, you're very, very correct. You have to talk to someone. You have to let it out. Just to be more technical about it.
Yeah.
I always remember what Ate Sab told me, because before I had a really bad job. I was feeling so bad, and I'd go home every day and I'd be sad. And then Sab, she said, ano yan, what's the point? Ano yan? I'd rather be with a Jim who's happy than someone who's sad and stable.
That's what I said, yeah.
So I know definitely, of course, stability, financial stability, those things are very, very important. But my advice is, I don't know how old you are, pero magagawa ng paraan yan. What does that mean?
I'm 11. I still understand.
Nunki, magagawan ng paraan.
Do you will do.
You'll find a way.
You'll find.
You'll find a, yeah. You'll find
So, anyway, magagawa ng paraan yan. And, again, it was all about weighing the options and saying, pero tama ka. It's very good that you're level-headed enough to say na, I can't quit right now. So, I think my advice is spend, while you're looking for a new job, or let's say you absolutely have no choice, then change your mindset at least. Like what Nunki said, parang find a way to make yourself happy in spite of the situation. And having a mindset na, okay, this is temporary, I'm gonna get a new job, I'm gonna be okay. I'm just, it's gonna be so much better after this. Then it'll help each day. Just win each day. And then lastly, weigh it properly nga. Na parang what is the level of happiness and dissatisfaction versus, let's say, gipit ka, versus gipit ka. And to answer your last question, mga racket, did you know that? I wrote fake articles.
They weren't fake articles.
I wrote articles for a Korean website trying to get the most clicks. So I would write about K-pop bands. I'd write about Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that has closed.
Yeah. So,
So
anyway,
Jim can't help you with that.
So when I had that start, when Linya Linya was starting, I was doing that simultaneously. So yeah.
And also, I would suggest if you have loved ones, like if your parents can sort of help you financially for now, if you really, really feel like you're losing it and you can't anymore handle it, if you can't find a job while being in your current job and you really have to quit right now, I'm sure if you ask for a little bit of allowance, then maybe they would be happy to shoulder it first while you're looking for something. But of course, don't abuse it, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck, Sushi.
And I will say, rackets are great, and you can just everything's online now, so search for them.
Yeah, Nunki, thank you so much.
Very smart, no?
Very smart. Anything else to add for Sushi?
Well, like I was watching my favorite TV show, Fuller House, and her mother was talking to her child because there was an embarrassing video posted on her, and her mother said, "Don't give that person the power to make you feel sad or feel bring you down."
Okay, that's great. And why do you think? How come you remember that? How come that was one quote that you really remembered?
I just remember it because I think someone might need it.
Can you repeat it?
You can't give the power. The quote, right?
Yeah.
You can't give that person the power to make yourself feel sad or bad about yourself, or bring you down. Stuff. Yeah.
That's great. That's your favorite show, talaga, no? Fuller House, not even Full House.
They're both my favorite.
So what do you like more?
Fuller House, since it's fresh.
Okay.
How many times have you seen those?
Depends on which episode.
Because you're rewatching them, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I have one last segment.
Nuki, I love that. I really love that. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm crying again, FYI.
I am going to read two plot summaries of one of our two favorite, two of our 5 favorite shows.
Okay.
And Nunki will say what is more interesting.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, here we go. Sabi,
Okay.
pwede mo hanapin yung sa ano? Sabi, look at me.
Sorry. May nahanap kasi akong isa pang... Okay. Okay.
Look for the plot.
Okay.
Okay. Here, the premise pala. Okay. This show follows Walter White, a meek high school science teacher who transforms into a ruthless player in the local methamphetamine drug driven by a desire to provide for his family after being diagnosed with terminal lung cancer. Initially, Initially making only small batches of meth with his former student, Jesse Pinkman, in a rolling meth lab, Walter and Jesse eventually expand to make larger batches of a special blue meth.
Lost her. She's looking elsewhere. What did you get from that?
Yeah,
What? There's just this crazy science teacher that's trying to make drugs.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Hey, I'm surprised you got that.
Sayo.
And then this one is...
The show is called Breaking Bad. Have you heard of it?
I've seen that on my thing, and I was like...
Really?
Yeah.
You've seen it? Where?
I've seen it like pop up while I was trying to look for Fuller House in the guest. Because it's like...
Here. Donald Draper, the creative director at Sterling Cooper in New York, tries to maintain a balance between between his exceptional professional life and wavering personal life in the 1960s. What's more interesting?
I feel like the first one.
The drugs. This doesn't make it sound good at all.
Is this, if I were to make the premise of Full House, does it mean like...
okay, no, I want to
Fuller.
hear.
What is, if you try to summarize Fuller House? What is it? If like to our listeners who have never seen Fuller House, what is it about?
Well, basically, there's this family. So basically, it was like, so there's dad. The mom died from a drunk driver in a car crash. So there's the older sister, DJ. Then there's the like second older sister, which is Stephanie.
Okay.
And then in this like show, one of the sisters aren't there. So like Michelle's like the youngest, but she's not in Fuller House. She's only in Full House.
Okay.
So it was supposed to be like DJ moving out of their old house.
Okay.
Because they were all there for the last time. But then they found out like DJ was struggling a lot. Because they heard it over the baby monitor because she was tending to the baby. And then they heard her like crying over.
Okay.
So they decided to like stay with her until she feels like better.
Is this an episode or is this the premise of the show?
This is the whole show.
Where's the husband of this DJ?
Yeah, he died from like he was a firefighter.
Why is this show so dark?
It's not dark.
It's real life. In fairness.
So is the premise? So in short, the premise is Fuller House is
Sad House.
Is a coming of age story, where death and family and
it doesn't show that they died. They're just
and drugs.
When were the drugs there?
There are no drugs.
No.
Okay.
This is
scandalous YouTube videos posted of yourself online.
It's just like realistic because in the newer seasons they she's like Stephanie, the middle child, is now a mother, and she was at like a career crossroads.
Okay.
And then basically she was like like asking people for help and what to do. Now she's at mom and at career crossroads. And basically the whole family said, find what you love and do that. And then randomly she just started like writing song lyrics, and she became like a songwriter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cute.
Oh, okay.
So does Stephanie have a husband?
Yeah, she does.
Oh.
Okay. So if you were to recommend one show on Netflix, it would be Fuller House.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Thanks, Nox. We'd love to have you back, and I know you're so atat na to go back to your laptop, iPad,
what does that mean,
cell
atat?
phone.
Thinking of going back.
Well, good context clues. That means excited.
Yeah. Thank you, Nox.
Thank
You're
you,
so
Nox.
smart.
Because
All right.
this one is probably the most deep thing we've talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to promote, or
Yeah, is there anything you'd like to promote?
like if they can watch like your, I don't know,
Your
streaming
Roblox
Roblox
username,
chat? No,
whatever.
don't play with strangers.
You should not be playing with strangers.
No.
Nuki, stop it. Joke lang.
Okay. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Almost said that.
So hot.